explore the local markets and the street fairs. I'll take in the culture and breathe the city air, from the towering skyscrapers to the street art. I'll discover the city's pulse with all my heart. Adventure's calling, and I'm on my way. I'll walk the city streets and seize the day. I'll discover new places and hidden gems with every step. My journey transcends. Every block I walk, every alley I cross, I'm grateful for the city and all it has to offer. With the buzz of the people and the rhythm of life, I'll keep on walking towards a world so right. From the streets of Harlem to the Brooklyn Bridge, I'll keep on walking and never miss a beat. I'll find my adventure and live my life. Adventure's coming, and I'm on my way. I'll walk the city streets and seize the day. I'll discover new places and hidden gems with every step. My journey transcends.
Good afternoon, everyone from Shanghai. Glad you're all here. It's a Tuesday night, June 10th, 2025. The time is 7:30 p.m. Temperature 72 Fahrenheit, 22 Celsius. And we're starting off here at the base of the IAPM Mall on Huaihai Road. This is a busy shopping area. Going to be walking around. Maybe we'll see some more shoppers or whatnot. It was raining for much of the day today, but I think the rain pretty much stopped. LV Donald says, already watched the Great Wall video again, loved it. I appreciate it, LV Donald. I guess you mean the one I most recently uploaded, because there was another one I put up too. But I appreciate you watching it again. I do have an umbrella on me just in case it starts raining harder. It's kind of interesting, they have this like display bar to when the pedestrian crossing changes. Got a four-way crossing here. Yeah, Kevin, it's been raining pretty much the entire time I've been here except for the first day. But nevertheless, I still went out today and made content in the rain. Shanghai is such an amazing city. I've spent several days here already, and there's so much going on. I'm also finding Shanghai to be a much more walkable city than Beijing and many other cities that I've been to. How's this for an iPhone advertisement? Agnostician saying Beijing is not walkable. There are certain sections that I feel like are better for walking, but as a whole, I don't really feel that Beijing is really that great for walking around. Much easier to bike or drive around. Buy Me Cola 1 likes Hong Kong, it's got more character. Well, there's a certain city for everybody, right? By the way, this street, Middle Huaihai Road, used to be part of an area called the French Concession. There's a lot of European influence in this area, some cafes, European architecture, Art Deco. Hey, look at even this, the Cathay building in front of us. This is Art Deco. It was part of the French Concession until the 1940s. The rain is starting to pick up a little bit. Hope I don't have to use my umbrella. I would say the other big commercial street in Shanghai besides where I am right now is East Nanjing Road. That's where I've live streamed before, going towards the Bund. Dwayne saying nice to see litter-free streets. It's actually very refreshing to experience it. You don't really see that much litter around at all. I think this might be an art exhibit of sorts. House Nowhere sounds German. What is this? Gentle Monster and Rats. It's of a big doll just laying on its side with their phone. What an interesting art exhibit. Very cool to see. Those art exhibits are certainly drawing a crowd. Oh, Kentucky. I prefer Beijing or Shanghai. It depends on what I'm looking for. I think purely for tourist sites, Beijing is much better, hands down, and history. But for general living and conveniences, a more walkable city, Shanghai is much better. We have 5 seconds to cross. Will these drivers let me go? Is that the question? I think my umbrella is going to have to come out. Whoop. Marit says seems like the traffic is more under control there in comparison to Vietnam. Well, you definitely don't have as many scooters and and motorbikes here. There's a lot more cars. But not that many traffic lights in Vietnam. This is a subway station. Middle Huaihai Road Station. Or Huaihai Zhonglu Zhan. Served by line 13. Winnie's saying the development of China is unbelievable. Yes, China's been developing very rapidly, especially over the last decade or two. Many of the subway lines are recently built. Dali Shang says, OMG, you're here. Yes, I'm here in Shanghai. I've been really enjoying my time here so far. Let's head over to the other side. Winnie Geisy saying the only problem over there is they don't speak a lot of English. Well, the thing is, I don't really expect people in a foreign country to speak your language. And to be fair, I do see a good amount of English around, even on these storefronts. Some of the menus will have English. The subway system has English as a second language. So there's plenty around. I wouldn't say it's impossible if you don't know Chinese to get around and do tourist things here in China. Just like with me, I traveled to many places where English wasn't the primary language or wasn't even a major second language, like Vietnam. And I was able to get around just fine. These days with technology, they even have pocket translators. You can use Google Translate, and although it may not be perfect, it's enough to get the job done. Like, I'll tell you a funny story. When I went to a Shanghainese restaurant, they had the Shanghai soup dumplings, right? And you need to order them from the table. You scan the QR code on your phone through WeChat, and you can see the menu. And WeChat has the built-in translation function, so I translated everything to English and the menu became English, but my soup dumplings, they were translated as small cages of meat. And while that's laughable, it's understandable why it was translated that way. Because the literal translation is Xiao Long Bao. Xiao is small, Long is the container, and Bao is bun. So it got translated as small cages of meat, but I knew enough just looking at the picture that that wasn't the case. It's not a cage you're eating. They're soup dumplings. Hopefully I'll be able to make it over to the Xintiandi area. That's the richest area in China. It's not too far away from me. Take a look at this store across the street. They have burning flames animated in the windows. What's that? It's amazing. It was on top of a store called Mason Prince. I guess that was part of their marketing. Lee says the shopping area looks really nice. Well, we're just getting started. It is getting a little bit late in the evening, so I don't think there'll be as many people out. But we'll see. I think in order to cross the street here, we have to go up. Yeah, Dwayne, they have plenty of stores open 24 hours. 7-Eleven is one of them. You gotta be really careful on the staircase, it's slippery. In fact, I'm gonna close my umbrella. Morales says, love my transparent umbrella. Well, it's actually not mine, it's my hotel's. They have these umbrellas available for the guests to use. I wouldn't want to be traveling with this anyway, it's too large. It'll be larger than the width of my suitcase. Gorgeous night in Shanghai. I'm really going to take my time going down these steps. It is very slick. I'm holding on to the railing. Alright, made it across successfully without falling. Ultra Eric, I've taken the Shanghai Metro many times. Almost every day I've been here, I took the Metro. It's very efficient, very clean. I feel very safe riding the metro system too. Whereas some metro systems like Los Angeles, I don't really feel safe riding. I love these lit trees. Morale PK say you get the jitters when taking the New York City subway. Well, the New York City subway for the most part is safe, but if you like ride at odd times or like find yourself alone with a mentally challenged person, that may be an issue. But when I took the Los Angeles Metro, it felt like the entire subway car was filled with like undesirable people in there, and it wasn't really a pleasant ride or experience. At least in New York City, there's a lot more normal people riding the train than the undesirable or mentally challenged people. So this area is the most expensive area in China to live, Xintiandi. The literal meaning of it is new sky earth, or figuratively, new town. There it is, Xintiandi. I just walked through this area today. Some apartments here, I was reading, cost even more than New York City, London, and Singapore. Look at this metro entrance. Even this one looks fancy. That might be the largest Apple store in Shanghai. I wouldn't be surprised. Jerry said, was that thunder? I'm not sure. I didn't hear any thunder. And I might have to use the restroom. Actually, I do need to use the restroom. We'll head into this mall here. I gotta hurry it up. If you know what I mean. Thank goodness for the shopping mall. Where is the restroom? To the left. Now this is the K11 shopping mall, the same one that I saw in Hong Kong, the same brand. Okay, folks, I'm going to get back to you soon. Don't go away. Sorry to keep you waiting, but need to take care of business. Let's get back to Xintiandi. Hopefully it stopped raining. Nope, still raining. Dwayne asked if they have other washrooms available if someone needs to access them. Yes, there are many washrooms here. Even public toilets, the metro stations, they have them. Shopping malls. But I'm just very fortunate that this shopping mall is nearby. We better hurry, 10 seconds. Just give me 1 minute. Wow, Peking duck. Which restaurant is that? It says Muse. I only ate at Wanju in Beijing. That looks good though. Winnie is asking how many hours from New York to China on the airplane. I guess it depends where in China, but definitely more than like 12, 13 hours, I would think. That's assuming it's a direct flight. If you have layovers, then it'll be even longer. Now I'll be able to get to show you the Xintiandi pedestrian area. This place is amazing. There's a lot of high-end restaurants here. And don't forget, this is the most expensive area in China. Xintiandi. This is a French restaurant, Polu, casual French. That's a 5-star hotel, the Langham. Might be able to close my umbrella now. Yeah, we're good. What do you think? Would you spend big bucks to live here? Because some people do. Meaning what? No, I cannot understand Shanghainese at all. Actually, Shanghainese is more generally Wu Chinese because the former kingdom of Wu was in this area. It included like Suzhou, Shanghai, Hangzhou, and they all spoke the Wu Chinese. But I guess Shanghai is more, recognizable, so it's Shanghainese. Ian's saying one of the more surprising things about watching your videos over the past few months is how westernized it is in Asia. Lots of American stores and restaurants. It's actually surprised me a lot too, especially in the shopping malls. There's so many English name brands here. Like, you look all around me, it's all English. The House, Teastone, Gentle Monster, Car Hat, a Bathing Ape. There's not a single character of Chinese next to these stores. Solomon. I mean, many of these are international brands. Let's get inside this mall. It's getting raining again. Hey, look which restaurant it is. The world-renowned Din Tai Fung, known for their soup dumplings. I've had Din Tai Fung all around the world, including where it started: Taiwan, New York City, Los Angeles. I had Din Tai Fung in Las Vegas, I believe. $6.40. Meanwhile, in New York City, you probably pay like over 20 bucks for it, and you'll probably get like only 4 of them, maybe it's 6. I'm not sure. DSD Records says they have Car Hat store there. Yeah, it's really surprising what they have here. Punch Monday Bakery. Let's go to Xintiandi style #2 mall. Gotta be careful here, I don't want to fall. The surface is very slippery, or candy. Mall. Yeah, DSD Records. This is Xintiandi, most expensive area in China. Let's head out again. The New York Bagelist Museum. I actually came here earlier. When I saw this, I was like, yup, I have to come in here. They have their bagel making done with science. I won't reveal how it was or what I got. You're gonna have to wait for my video. Dwayne, I did see many Tim Hortons here in Shanghai. I saw them in Beijing as well. I think even Wuhan I saw Tim Hortons. I was very surprised to see Tim Hortons actually. But by far the most numerous fast food restaurant in China is Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. Poppin's asking how the KFC is over there compared to KFC in the US. I've actually haven't had the curiosity to try KFC here in China. I'd rather eat other things. But Poppins, from my experience, I've had KFC elsewhere in other countries, and it pretty much tasted the same as the US. There really wasn't that much of a difference. Andrew is asking if it's hard to find vegan food in China. I would say it's going to be more difficult than maybe where you're from. I see a lot of restaurants, they have meat in them, meat in the menu, and even if they do, and then there's also the language barrier too. Okay, I just reconnected to the live stream. I hope that clears up any connection or signal problems I had. But I just walked further up the block, and yeah. Yeah, I see that. I'm kind of frozen in places. My internet's kind of jumpy. Alright, so I basically just continued walking up the street. You didn't really miss anything interesting, except there was a DJI store on the side, and I took a look at the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. They had it on sale there for 3,499 Chinese yuan, and the creator combo was 4,499 yuan, and 3,499 is 487 US dollars. I told her it was $800 in the US and it was sold out, and she was like, wow, it's so expensive. So I'm definitely considering picking up a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 while I'm here in China, because $487 is even less expensive than the pre-increased price, which was like 530 US. You're saving like over $50 by buying it in China from the old price. The new price now, oh my goodness, you're gonna be saving a lot more now. That's if you can get it. It's like on back order on Amazon. So I may be considering picking up a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 while I'm here in China. That store had it in stock. Let me go into this courtyard again. I didn't even show you this thoroughly before I rushed into the restroom here. This K11 mall is like an art museum and a shopping mall in one. the Apple store is closed now. By the way, they have a monitor here. So that if you start crossing against the street, they'll know. This is a running route. And the photographer is running after them. Adam, you think my phone is connected to the let me see. Can you hear this tapping? I gotta reconnect the microphone. Okay, how about now? I think it's working. I saw the audio monitor peaking. It must have disconnected when I reconnected to the live stream. Thanks for letting me know about the audio issues. I wonder if it was like that from the beginning now. Guardian angel's sake, Shanghai by night is beautiful. It's beautiful. DSD records saying if you have money, Shanghai is the best place to live. Stores everywhere, no crimes, lots of greenery. I mean, I can see why a lot of people like Shanghai. It has a lot of modern conveniences, the largest metro system in the world, but it's expensive. This is yet another shopping mall. The Shanghai Plaza. It's got a KTV on the 6th floor. Starbucks coffee, McDonald's. SS Sail Away. The specialty foods here are the soup dumplings. There's also Shanghainese style noodles.
对不对？我突然想，
对对对，就这里。这里这个是 KTV 吗？
Actually, we're not too far away from the People's Park and also the start of East Nanjing Road. We do have to walk north to get there. There's a metro station across the street, the Dashijie station. Lines 8 and 14. King of Pick 7. I already visited the Shanghai Tower, the tallest building in China. I went up to the 118th and 119th floors there. There's a building across the street that reads Da Shijie, which means big world. gonna have to go up to cross the street. And I'd best be careful with these stairs. Feels like the Great Wall of China again, right? I called it the Great Staircase of China when I did the Badaling section. Heck, even the video I uploaded recently, the Xintiandi section, they had some pretty steep steps there too. Let's head over to the northeast corner. This is such a wide street. No wonder why they had to build this pedestrian bridge. I may skip out on the staircase going down since it's wet still and take the elevator. It's coming up. Hello, who's that guy?
Door closing. First floor.
Much safer than walking down the wet staircase. Guangdong Lu, Guangdong Road. Is there any reference to Guangdong here? I'm not
这
sure.
路是不是咱俩上次挂？
The headquarters building. What kind of headquarters? That's a pretty interesting building over there. Looks futuristic. That Radisson Hotel looks like a casino. Raffles City Mall. The mall is also connected to the People's Square subway station. We're only a block or two away from East Nanjing Road. Yeah, morality PK, that's something that really shocked me about China. It is very rare for me to come across someone who's homeless or who may come off as homeless on the streets of China. Haidi Lao Hot Pot is in this building. Taylor says looks like Vegas. Well, just wait till we make a right here and walk along East Nanjing Road. This road is absolutely incredible. You're really gonna get Las Vegas vibes here. Get ready. But you may be wondering where all the casinos are now. Kakapo Bird, I went to the French concession earlier. It's actually a really nice area. I like this better though than the French concession. By the way, this is the only M&M's World store in Asia. This is the busiest walking street in China, Shanghai's East Nanjing Road. Wow, thank you so much, Maxiu Ma, for $20. Hi Action Kid. It's been so great seeing all of your awesome videos in China. Thank you for making such awesome content and sharing your experiences. I really do appreciate that, Maxiu Ma. Glad you're enjoying my videos in China. Appreciate the super chat and stay tuned because I have a lot more videos from China to post. Hello. I've already recorded over a month's worth of content in China. I cannot release my content quick enough. Maybe we can walk all the way to the Bund in this live stream. Even though this is a pedestrian street, there's still cross streets where there's traffic. Oh, Laurie's saying the Great Wall was a remarkable piece to see you hike. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Laurie. Visiting the Great Wall was by far my like most surreal moment in my life. And I do believe the 3-hour hike along the Great Wall of China, the Xintiandi section, is the greatest walking video I ever made. At least personal best. I'm not sure if YouTube will see it that way, but time will tell. I really hope that video gets way more views than what it currently has. Oh, Victor, my affected leg was fine.
여기 사람이
Victor's saying this just looks like Times Square. Yeah, I guess so. If you were to think about like flashing billboards and lights.
¿Ya están todos acá? ¿O qué? La de ropa y eso. Shopping.
Jerry says some parts on that wall were way too scary. I almost closed my eyes. Hey, there were times on that wall I felt like turning back. I was like, whoa, if it gets any harder than this, I'm second guessing myself, but I pushed through.
So many contents.
That was not an easy hike. It was challenging. Let's see if I have enough battery to make it to the Bund. I should be able to make it. I have 30% remaining. Victor is asking how's the internet there, the service is faster or the same as the US. I would say the internet service here really varies depending on where you are. Hotels sometimes have intermittent service. I've been using an eSIM that seems to be working pretty well so far. No, rain, don't do this from up to us. Starting to come down a little bit. Yep, unfortunately, umbrella's gonna have to come out. Good thing I have it. The weather's been like this all day, on and off rain, but it was a lot heavier in the morning. Bushan asking if YouTube is working in China. Yes, it does work in China, but in order to access it, you cannot do it with the conventional internet here. You either need to use a VPN or an eSIM. And for those of you wondering, VPNs are not illegal to use in China. It's just what you do with the VPN that may or may not be illegal. So just wanted to clarify that. I've seen people use VPNs in public, even someone on the subway connected to Let's VPN on his phone and started browsing. Let's go. These poor people caught in the rain without umbrellas. We've almost made it to the Bund now. I already see a few of the last buildings there. The one with the green top, that's near the end of East Nanjing Road. Will we be able to make this light? I don't think so. No way. These safety agents just push a button and it makes that whistling sound. Sometimes it's effective, sometimes it's not. People are still crossing. Catherine says you're in awe. There's numerous people walking around so late in the evening. Yeah, this street is surprising me how many people are here in the evening. A lot of people are in this section. Beep, 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 beep. This is the store with that steaming dragon. We gotta pay it a visit. Roar! 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 Hello! You haven't brushed your teeth in a year. Put some Listerine in there. Oh, awesome. We can see the Bund now. And across the Huangpu River to Pudong, the Lujiazui skyline. We have people selling umbrellas here. Oh, look at that skyline. Whoa. I think there's even a clearer view than the other day. We gotta get to the waterfront.
来，我给你们是吧？
Can't wait to cross the streets.
Is it good enough picture to track on? I couldn't really get like any. Are we crossing the street? Okay, good.
然后也可以打到哪边去。我没调5倍呀。
处是出口上江定期往两边走。此处是出口上江定期往两边走。
So this is an exit only area.
出口上江定期往两边走。
It's telling us to walk further. And here we are, the Bund. We've made it all the way to the Shanghai waterfront. Well, everyone, I think I'm going to wrap up this live stream pretty soon. I really hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream from Shanghai, because I really enjoyed sharing it with you all. But I'm going to wrap this up here. see. There we go. That's a better view. There we go. All right, folks. I gotta. Hard to get everything in frame. Ugh. All right, this is gonna be too tough. I gotta keep it like this. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream from Shanghai. If you did, hit that like button for me. Subscribe, and I'll see you around next time. Bye bye.
导致个人隐私泄露。无需关注，请随时联系身边的保安网络执行地址。欢迎来到外滩新疆国际观光。上校们请注意脚下安全，大家在注意有氧的同时，请看管好自己的随身物品，将背包放在车上。带小孩的家长。
此处是出口，上将地请往两边走。此处是出口，上将地请往两边走。
何去？还跟。
上将地请往两边走。上将地请往两边走。此处是出口，上将地请往两边走。此处是出口，上将地请往两边走。
这就是